Gonna run a quick ad for, just so it's easier for people coming later. Let's try this again. Before Maximus has oh, Cyborg. Wait, Cyborg. Oh, bless buddy. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Oh, goodness. Hello. Yeah, Cyborg would never go to school. Alright, it's been almost a minute since I started the commercial break. I'll give it like a few more seconds just ramble. Oh, Cyborg, don't drop out. Come on, man. Come on, you gotta get your education. That's important. Okay, but anyways, hello, welcome to the stream. My name is Quimby, and yeah, we're heading back into Mayor's Paradise today. So let's go ahead and switch over into the game. So ready? Let's do it. You're in class. Okay, Cyborg, that's fine. Yeah, I was like, oh, why are you not at school? Okay, bye, Cyborg. Okay, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, and bam. In game. Alright, so hi. Hope today is going well for you. Hope it's good. I don't know, morning, day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is. Yeah, hope you're having a good time. As I said, my name is Quimby, and welcome back to A Mayor's Paradise. It's very pretty around here. We've been getting a lot of work done. Yeah, so we've got some things to do today. I want to work a bit more on the railroads. Need to make sure to keep harvesting netherwort and stuff. But yeah, it'll be good times. So let's go ahead and switch out FIU, put the armor on so that I'm not dying. And I actually do want to just start with checking on the netherwort. For some reason, I thought that I had a whole bunch of netherwort. And then I started making red nether bricks, and it turns out I did not have nearly as much netherwort as I thought that I did. So yeah, just kind of been hoping that this stuff grows very fast currently. How's everyone in chat doing? How are y'all feeling today? I promise there's absolutely nothing suspicious today. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Animal Crossing music is great as always. Sorry if my throat's a little scratchy. I don't know what's up with that. I've been like drinking water and doing vocal warm-ups and stuff. I'm not really sure what's up with it, but yikes. Oh, chat, do you want to know something really fun about today? If it's pretty good, we made it to Friday, so that's great. Yeah! Happy Friday. Fridays are very good day. They're very good days. So chat, fun story. After streaming today, I've got an 8-hour work day. So yep, working in entertainment is really fun because your hours tend to be pretty wild and nighttime very much. But it's fine. We'll have a good time here, and then I'll go suffer in the industry. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. It'll be a very fun time, but hopefully we'll still be feeling alright tomorrow. Yeah, oh chat. I really thought I was like, yeah, I've got a good supply of netherwort. Turns out there was not a good supply of netherwort. So I'm just kind of harvesting as much as I can. Alright, okay, things I want to do today. I do want to work more on my house. I think one of the main things we gotta get done today is we gotta get our final Victorian house done. Because that's going to be just a pretty important thing. It'll keep us in the village so that we can keep producing netherwort and stuff. I can probably even head out over to the flower farm and pick up some iron to trade out. And yeah, it'll just be a chill, fun day with no greater implications about anything. I'm gonna have to move that loom. Maybe I'll put it in the factory. Here, I'm gonna drink some water real quick just because I do have that little tiny bit of a scratch in my voice, so just gonna take care of that. Also, Mr. Luke, I do appreciate that when you entered, you said, like, in before maximum sus. And I greatly appreciate that. Alright, so, for this house, for the one we want to build here, I'm thinking we make it out of yellow concrete and polished andesite. Because that's the thoughts that I was having. So I think let's start by dismantling this house. Right, this little room for Le Shepherd is gonna go over into here. Bam! The shepherd now works here. Man, I'm really exercising the whole eminent domain thing. It's like, oh, this is your workplace. This is where A, like, your family has lived for generations, and B, the place where you like work and make your living. Nah, no longer. You're gonna you're gonna sleep in the tenement and work in the factory and industrialism, chat. It's about the industrialism. What can I say? You ever just become an industrial overlord? Because let me tell you, chat, I do it all the time. I am gonna go ahead and break the bed now because I don't want a villager to try to sleep in here while the walls are open. Listen, chat, I may be a bit of a capitalist overlord, but at the very least, I don't want the people working for me sleeping out in unfinished houses. That's just cruel. Listen, I may pay them like barely a living wage, and I may be destroying life as they know it, but I'm not gonna make them live in a half-finished house because I'm just that nice. I do like just door. Door. Okay, well, anyways, it's probably sleeping time. Ah! It's fine, don't worry about it. This is alright. We're okay, we're doing fine. So I'm making audio choices. Nope, we're just gonna leave it like that. Sorry, just, yeah, technical stuff. Very, very technical stuff. Can you, like, combine slabs into... Can you, like, remake them into... What? I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of exciting. That's kind of... I could have sworn I just sandstone elsewhere. Wait, what happens when you do it with smooth sandstone slabs? Aw, well, those ones don't do it. Wait, that was interesting. That was... What? Okay, I do have a good amount of stone there, I was wondering. Sorry, chat. That was just very, very important to check out very quickly. Yep, that bed goes in there. Cactus. Do I have signs hopping around anywhere? I don't have acacia signs. Yep, jungle doors. There we are. Oh, look at that testament of villager houses that I've dismantled. Oh, you'll love to see it. Very, very kind of me to give these villagers a place to live. Alright, so I accidentally made 12 yellow concrete stacks instead of 6, but you know, we're just gonna work with the 6 we've got. And let's grab some polished andesite and figure out the work that we're gonna start doing. Alright. So for this house. Oh, I need to take this down too. Bye-bye, street lamp. Alright. So let's see. We've got... Here, I'm just gonna leave some polished andesite on the foundations. And then traditionally we'd take it to there. I could take it a little longer because I took the other one that was this wide longer. Just like put some sand down there and then figure it out. So the main thing is I don't want to build a basement for this one. I know we've built a basement for these 2 houses, but this house is not going to have a basement. And I think it is going to copy the Pigginton's house, and that's only going to be like 1 level up. Oh, but this one's only 1 level up. Oh, I don't want to bring it up any higher. Oh, there's a rabbit stuck over here. Oh no. Be free, little friend. Be free. Run away from this place. Get away. I believe in you. So yeah, I think we're gonna do a layer of andesite as the floor, and then build the concrete up from there. Building the last Victorian house, because that'll mean that we've made significant progress on the village. Yeah, chat. Once this Victorian house is done, then that means that like a big portion of the like town remodeling is going to be done. I'm very excited for that, because then it'll mean that we can move on to other projects, like I don't know, finishing up my house that's been there for literal ages, or the railroads, or the garden farm they want to make, or yeah, chat. There's a lot. There's kind of a lot. Alright, so that's our first layer. Now to figure out the pattern of what we're gonna do with the concrete. I'm thinking maybe we're gonna run. Let's see. Okay, so that one's got like little borders of this secondary color. This one's got vertical lines. That one's got some horizontal stripes going on. We could go for some like diagonal stripes. We haven't quite done that yet. So we could do like then 1, 2, 3, and then, but instead of continuing it vertically, from there we go like that could be interesting. It kind of looks like a Mario level. Like I'm just looking at this and it kind of looks like doop, 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 ding, doop, doop, doop. Just okay. So I don't think the diagonal stripes are gonna work, because that's gonna look like I'm building a Mario game, and we're not building a Mario game. We are building a Victorian style house. Let's just go ahead and let's start that right over. Okay, but chat, now I'm kind of interested. Let's just quick alright, so let's see where we're gonna go. You gotta hop up, and then there's gonna be like a little pit there. You gotta make it to the next level. It's gonna continue for a while. There's gonna be a floating platform. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break that off there. So a floating platform, and then you gotta like hop down to here. And then there's like a big ol' one that you gotta go up. let's just make a little quick Mario level, you know? Let's just here. Let's just me. Yes, let's build a house. Also me. Wow, this spot looks like if I do it this way, it looks like a Mario level. Let's just create that entire thing. I don't have a problem, chat. You have a problem. Just oh, it goes a little further. Look, chat. Minecraft puts a Victorian style house that looks like a Mario level. Yeah, you just go like ding ding. It's glorious. Thank you, Mr. Malouk. Thank you. Look at that. Oh gosh. It really does just look like a like an old classic video game style. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, I am gonna take it down because I do need these materials for house building. But I just What did you do with your day? Built a Mario level in built a Mario level in Minecraft, you know. Made it look cool. Made it look kinda authentic a little bit. Chat, there's your first Quimby tangent of the day. Quimby, let's build a house. Mario levels. How about no? Oh gosh. It's just so silly. It's just silly how textureless concrete is. But I need it for the pastel colors. Alright. Quimby, let's build a house. Alright, alright. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? Also Quimby. So this is my Mario level. Are our houses not Mario levels? I'm a little bit confused, not gonna lie. Let's see. Alright, so let's take some time to consider some things. I could do like entirely vertical stripes. I could do like excuse me, sir. This is my construction zone. Lots of houses have levels, so they're probably the same. Yeah. This is just, you know, it's a different way of leveling a house. You've seen 2-level houses, you've seen 3-level houses, but have you ever seen Mario level houses? Excuse me, sir. That could be kind of interesting. That could be kind of interesting right there. Then I'm thinking that we like deeply offset the door on this one. So maybe put the door like right on that side or something. Maybe. Let's build a second level and see what we think. Oh. Okay. Also, are audio levels okay? I've been kind of messing with them a little bit. I want to make sure the music isn't too loud, too quiet, you know. Let's switch that so that let's switch it so that the concrete is on the outside. Because I want to use more concrete than andesite because I want the andesite for a different project. So let's go ahead and I feel like it's quieter than usual, but still a good blend. Okay, yeah, it does seem to be a bit quieter than usual. I don't know. The diorite works really well with the concrete, but I'm not too sure about the andesite. We may have to switch materials on that one. Let's see then. If we wouldn't use andesite, what would be a good material to use instead? Thoughts, thunkins. Maybe like spruce slabs? That's kind of a nice color combination. Okay, I'm trying it out. We're doing an experiment, chat. We're gonna completely tear down this whole thing and then try it again. Music is quieter than usual. I mean, yeah, I figured that's yeah. All right. Yep. So let's just tear this all down. Tear this all down and put wood there instead. Because I don't know, just the andesite just isn't working with the concrete for me. It may be just that like there's too little texture with the concrete and the andesite has a lot of texture, but I'm really just getting Mario vibes no matter what I do. Which, you know, to be honest, if we aren't using the andesite, that would actually be very good for me, because I'm planning on using this andesite for an ocean monument, for a guardian farm. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this one more time. I think the spruce wood could be a good combo because it's, you know, it's a deep color, which is kind of what I'm looking for. But I feel like I feel like it probably will blend well with the yellow. All right. You know, let's just leave it like that for now to experiment. Okay. Then, all right, let's take a look at that. Honestly, I like that a lot better, chat. Just like I don't know, just at a glance, that's much better than the andesite. So alright, I'm about to completely destroy my wood reserves building this house, but let's go. Oh, chat, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna save this wood and then use it on, use it on the railroad and stuff. Nope. Chat, we're doing a full-on use up all the wood moment. But that's alright. Chat, it's for the sake of aesthetic. Remember, chat, remember what I said earlier? Remember what is my constant battle cry? It's always about the aesthetic. No matter what, the aesthetic is what matters. I'm just turning into like a rabid aesthetic demon. Aesthetic uberalis. just a rabid aesthetic demon, you know. Nothing to worry about here. Alright, yep, let's go ahead and just take this out a bit further, see how everything looks. I don't have a specific use in mind for this house, so we're just kind of building it so that to finish the row, I guess. I'm locking myself into this location. I'm bricking everything off. Well, not bricking wood. Wood isn't bricks. Chat. Hot take. Really scorching hot take. Wood isn't bricks. I'm sorry if you thought it was. I really truly apologize if you thought it was bricks, but I'm very sorry it's not. Wood isn't bricks. If you haven't learned this by now, again, like, I don't know how you missed it. Alright, and then... oh, that might not be a deep enough offset. I want just, like, really deeply offset wall. Except... would it be better right there? I invested all my wood stonks into wooden bricks. Oh no, Mr. Malouk. Oh no, you're getting scammed, Mr. Malouk. You're getting scammed. That might work then. I mean, yeah, it's a little close to the Pigginton store there, but that could be alright. That could just be fine. Then we've got our little interior here. I'm going to run out of wood so fast. But again, chat. Up! Aesthetic uberalis, chat. Aesthetic is the most important thing. Alright. Let's just, honestly, let's be super obnoxious and just switch back and forth between... I'm gonna forget to move my mouse and then it's gonna change and it's then like halfway through the entire pattern is gonna switch and people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, is that super artsy? And I'm like, haha, yes. Haha, yes, this is very artistic that the pattern switches and becomes checkerboard. It'll be good times. We'll enjoy it. We'll have a lovely time out here. But how high do I usually take these things? I feel like this is the layer that I've gotten all of the second floors on. I could build this house like a lot shorter than the others. This could just be a little like beehive house. Oh, that could be sweet. Wait, how tall is it in here? No, I need at least 4 layers, 4 levels for the ceilings. That's it. So that's not dangerous in here. But what if I do a complete 180 on everything that I just said and make this house taller? I'm gonna have this layer be 1 higher than it's been on the others. Picks up yellow concrete immediately. It's not on the yellow concrete end of things, and I'm like, oh well, that's fine. Yeah, because then this is gonna be the floor, so it'll be like a little higher than the other windows, which might be used for like, I don't know, creeping purposes. But again, this house isn't. I'm not planning on like housing pets in here or anything, so it's not like it really matters. It's a house for aesthetic. I'm gonna need to go for new wood so soon. Wait, I think I've got some spruce that I've kept, you know, cozied away. Yeah, let's just start laying the next floor. Ah! I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. So chat, I was having a conversation today about like, oh, this is gonna need to be yellow bricks. I was having a chat today about like, scam groups with some, you know, like people who, particularly groups that convince you to like buy products and then sell them. And the person I was talking with was like, oh man, like just like I don't want people like you to ever get caught in that. I would be like so terribly sad. And I was like, well, the thing about that is that I don't think I ever would get myself entangled in it, mostly because I hate asking for things from people. So asking anyone to spend money on like literally anything is probably my worst nightmare. So it's like people be like, it's so easy, you just like sell things, and me being like, oh my gosh, you sell things. It's a good time out here. I'm fine, chat. I can chat. And my thought process was this, if we ever get to a day where I'm like selling merchandise or something, you can like bet your buttons I'll be the absolute worst at it. I'll be like, oh, there's this product that you can have, but only if you want to, and if you don't want to, that's like perfectly chill, don't even worry about it. Like, I mean, I'm completely fine, you don't have to. And people would be like, no, what are you doing? And I'll be like, I just don't want to make them feel bad for not buying it. And sales. Oh, chat, I'm a mess. Have I ever told you guys that? Have I ever like, have I ever informed you about, the marketing pitch? Yeah, my marketing pitch really is, yeah, if you want to, that'd be great, like, it'd be so cool, but if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine, like, understand entirely, don't even worry about it. What are you looking at? What are you looking at, huh? Huh? Listen to me talk about my inability to talk about, like, money matters? Like, get out of here! Get out of here! I'm glad you think it's sweet, Mr. Luke. I just yelled at a man. I just yelled at a man. Look at that little beehive house that's being made. That's very cute. Look at that giant hulking mansion that's being built. Wow, that's certainly a thing. Oh, chat, look at the shadow that it casts on the village. Look, it's getting so dark in here already because my house is blocking the sun. As it should. He's helping your business for no reason, plus you're the mayor, so you're automatically justified. I mean, honestly, go off, Mr. Milink. Like, I don't need to apologize to that guy for listening to my conversation. Come on, man. Come on, we're better than this. Alright. I am heading out to Paper Plains because I'm in desperate need of wood. Like, very, very desperate need of wood. So, I was gonna say, like, we'll be right back, folks, but I'm not going away anywhere. I'm not, like, stopping me. I didn't drink water! Hi, chat. Liquid. Oh, at some point I need to work on the railroad. I say this every time, like every single time I ride along here, I'm like, oh man, look at that, I should really do some work at some point. And I like never do. This is fine. This is chill, this is alright. Don't need to worry about that. Whee! Oh look, it's Paper Plains, the like the second biggest urban center in the area. Imagine that, how crazy. Oh, look at the yellow line. Look at the yellow line go. What a railroad. Like, what a railroad for sure. If I like if I had to look at a thing and say, wow, that's a railroad, chat, I want to let you know, I would say that the yellow line counts. Chat, do you want to know how obsessed I am with the railroads? I was looking at designs for guardian farms the other day because I want to make a guardian farm due to the fact that I just need so many sea lanterns, and just going and fighting the guardians hasn't been super efficient. But there's just a hot second, like I was looking at the design, looking at what people are saying about it, you know, the fixes that they suggested, other things, and I was like, my brain just went like, can I put a railroad on that? And I thought about chat, and I bet I can. Because the method that the design had for you to get up to the section where you, like, where the guardians are dropping down to, is just to use scaffolding and then, like, go up and down. I was like, but what if instead I built a railroad and I had it go, like, from the island that I have near the ocean monument, and then so you just, like, go to the island, and then you get in a minecart and it takes you all the way up to the location. And I don't have a problem, chat. I just have a great appreciation for railroads. And shouldn't we all have a great appreciation for railroads? I mean, look how much railroads have done for us. Consider, for your consideration, the Transcontinental Railroad in the United States that connected, you know, like the Western world, like California and stuff, with the Eastern world, you know, like Illinois. And just the Transcontinental Railroad was such a project and provided work for lots of people, and sure, the conditions were probably terrible for a lot of them, and you know, many people died on the job, but at the same time, railroad, and they got to blow up mountains. Honestly, chat, can we complain about dangerous work conditions as long as we get to blow up mountains? I'm not sure. And remember, chat, this is entirely satire because you should have safe work conditions even if you are blowing up railroads. Not railroads. Don't blow up railroads. Mountains. Remember, chat, if you're gonna blow something up, don't let it be railroads. Let it be mountains. Should I blow up a mountain? Oh my gosh, chat. You can see the quarry. There used to be a little peak right there. There used to be... I went up to the very top and found a peak and started digging down from it. Oh, how crazy is that? Just chunk of the mountain taken straight out. But yeah, no, chat, maybe I should blow up a mountain. You know, I've kind of taken collecting TNT as a hobby. Maybe I should just get massive amounts of TNT and set up a big, like, a big explosion area. And then, like, set up to a thing, like a detonator. So I can just, like, go somewhere and, like, pull a lever and be like, fire in the hole! And then, you know, the mountain blows up. That could be fun. And again, very, very industrial vibes. Oh, chat. That just kind of makes me think of Alexander Nobel. Fun fact, Alexander Nobel, the, like, founder of the Nobel Prize, I'm sure we've all heard, you know, like, Nobel Peace Prize, Nobel, like, Science Prize, etc., etc. He was a, explosions manufacturer, actually. He was the guy who, I don't remember if he invented dynamite. I'm pretty sure he invented, like, blasting gel, for sure. But, yeah, he and, like, I think that his brother was involved in it too. They started working heavily with nitroglycerin, which is a very interesting chemical in that it, like, explodes. And I know that, you know, like, oh, but lots of things explode. But a lot of things actually don't explode. So consider one of the, like, classic examples of explosions, like gunpowder and stuff, right? Gunpowder does not explode. Gunpowder burns really hot, really fast, just like in a flash, creating an effect similar to an explosion. But it doesn't truly, like, explode. It doesn't combust. Well, it combusts, but, you know, it just burns really fast. It doesn't, oh my gosh, it's an explosion kind of thing. And that's, you know, it still works for the purposes that it's got, but it's not a true explosion, I guess, is the point I'm making here. Whereas a chemical like nitroglycerin does actually explode. It goes right out and just does an explosion. Like you can hit nitroglycerin with a hammer and it'll explode. Just put like a drop of it on a piece of paper or something, smack it with a hammer, and it'll go pop. Just a little bit, because you know, if you only put a drop of nitroglycerin down, then you know you're not gonna get that big of an explosion. That might be enough wood. But yeah, no, nitroglycerin. It's also just a really fun word to say. I don't know, I like the word nitroglycerin. Sue me, I like nitroglycerin. The word. Like, I mean, listen, there's a time and place for explosions, and explosions are good in some cases and bad in other cases, but you have to admit that the word nitroglycerin is really exciting, and that is a hole in the ground that I haven't explored yet. Well, now the hole's been explored, chat. Look at that. That is an explored hole in the ground. No need to worry anymore, citizens. It's been explored. Oh, you grew really fast. I need saplings. I need 2 more saplings, please. Please. Please, game. Think of the children. Think of the sapling children. Come on. They need it. They need it so badly. They need to be planted. Just 2 more. 2 more leaves up there. Come on. All it takes is a little bit of breaking and falling on down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's like 2. I'll try. I'm gonna go to the chest. I've got a whole bunch of saplings in a chest. I can just use some of those. It's far away though, and that's the main problem. Oh no, chat, look at me. I have to walk all the way over to the chest over here to pick up the saplings, but I'm doing it for the good of the environment. Oh gosh, I should be praised for walking all the way over here to get saplings to plant for the environment. This is performative activism. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where that came from, chat. I'm gonna be real. Oh, it's a skeleton. That's lovely. But yeah, chat, I'm not sure where that came from, but it sure happened. That was the thing that occurred, so you know. Hey. Remember, chat, if you're gonna do a good thing, try to do it solely for the purpose of doing a good thing, as opposed to seeking praise and respect. Oh, chat. Let's go build a house. Let's go build a honeycomb house. Honeycomb house, chat. That's what we can call it. And oh, if I wanted, I could put like literal honey in there, because I've got bees that have been producing honey for a while. I could have honey. How late is it? I can make it to Paper Plains. This isn't a poor decision. This isn't exactly how Madam Pigginton got turned into a vampire. Nah, that would be silly. To be fair, New Stunk City is a good deal further away from Red City than you know, the industrial sector. That's not the industrial sector. What is it? It's like the raw resources site is from Paper Plains. This is just a quick hop, skip, and a jump. Madam Pigginton like went out at night. And I mean, not to say that it was like okay, so now we're getting to a complicated conversation. Ultimately, it was the fault of the vampire who bit Mrs. Pigginton, Margaret as she was then, but it would have been nice if Margaret had not gone out into the nighttime where there were lots of creatures that wanted to kill her. I feel like that might just be common sense. Okay, let me drink some liquid. Liquid! Alright. Let's go out to Let's ride the railroad. Oh, chat. I just... Look at it. Look at the railroad go. Oh, chat. If I did go through with my plans to build like a railroad spanning from the island to like the top of whatever guardian spawn I make, I'd need to just like mainline gold digging out because it would be very, very uphill, so I'd need a lot of powered rail for that. Like maybe build the entire thing except for corners out of powered rail. But honestly, I'd do it. Honestly, I'd go for it. I'd make the gold happen. It just consider, chat, a railroad going from an island up to a spawner location. Does that not sound like everything that I've ever wanted? Because it kind of sounds like everything that I've ever wanted. Alright. Let's finish up Honeycomb House. Yay! Oh, there's an Enderlad. Somewhere around here. Maybe. It could just be noises. Yay! Okay, and... yeah, I think that's everything we need. Alright. Oh, maybe I should make some stairs. I just had some thoughts. And I was like, oh, I need to get away. I need to make my way up. That's lovely. How many do I need? Let's make 8 and work from there. Because I want one here. And then the stairs are going to be on this side of everything. Right, so that's where the top stair is going to be. And then we're just trying to just kind of working backwards here. Nope, not like that. Please cooperate, friend stair. Come on. Yeah! Yeah! No! Oh, chat, I saw this great movie a few weeks ago. It was called Love and Monsters. And I don't know, it just had some really hot takes on a lot of like monster tropes, but also just life in general, and I don't know, the way that we interact with ourselves and each other. It was very intriguing. So the concept of the movie was, so it takes place in a very, very kind of post-apocalyptic kind of society thing. And chat, let me know if... Okay. My current plan, I want to let you guys know, is to just go through like the entire plot of the movie because I want to talk about it and like why it's interesting. If this is something that you're interested in and would like me to not spoil things about, I can not talk about the entire plot. I can just, you know, chat. But let's start with the premise. That should be very fine. That should be pretty fine. So yeah, post-apocalyptic world. There was like this giant asteroid, and to destroy it, people like fired a bunch of nuclear bombs at it and stuff. But then the fallout from those nuclear bombs ended up like mutating all of the like insect populations of the world, and they very rapidly just started like growing to monster sizes and eating people and destroying civilization and making things really terrible for everyone. And at the point that the movie is set in, humans have basically been living underground in bunkers for a long time, like years at this point. And there sometimes people like go out and look for things and try to like get supplies or whatever, but it's very dangerous in there to do that, and so generally it's like specific hunting parties and stuff. So our main character, whose name I cannot remember, lives in one of these bunkers, and everyone in the bunker has found has a partner except for him. He had a girlfriend before the whole mess with everything started. Yeah, making this house unreasonably tall for no reason. Yeah, so he had a girlfriend before everything started, but she ended up like in a different bunker spot. She wasn't in the same group as him when they ran. But he's managed to make contact with her. Like, he scoured the radio stations and has, like, found the frequency that she runs on. The frequency that her group is in. And so he's been, like, talking with her back and forth, but, stuff is still pretty wild with, the bunker that he's been in. I told you I'd do that at some point. But then something happens, and, one of the insects breaks into the bunker that he's in, and someone dies. Like, one of the people in the group dies. It's very sad. And he's like, I don't want to live my life just waiting to die, just sitting here. And it turns out that the bunker that his girlfriend was in is only 80 miles away. Which, to be fair, like, in this day and time, that's not really a feasible distance to traverse for most people, because, again, it's extremely dangerous out there. He's like, I don't want to just be here forever. I, wanted to try and go find her and figure everything out. And all the people around him are like, you're crazy, but okay. Like, we can't stop you. We're gonna let you go out and do the things. So then he has to, go out and, learn how to survive on the surface, and he, meets some people, and he meets a dog, and it's such a good dog. And chat, that's, I guess, that the main point of everything. Oh, wait. Did this water go downstairs? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, that's fine. The main point of everything, chat, is that the dog is a good dog. Like, there's other lessons to be gained from this, other stuff to talk about, but I just want to let you know that the main thing that you should be getting from my discussion of this is that, good dogs. Just, okay, but now that we've gotten that out of the way, yeah, I am gonna be making the roof out of entirely, these boyos, just because I'm not going after it. Just because I'm not going after this one either. I don't want to have to do the stuff I dealt with the other house. And it's like, basically, the interesting thing about this movie and why I think it's such an interesting take on the monster genre is that the entire movie is mostly just kind of about grief. Obviously it's monsters and scary stuff is happening, etc., etc. But ultimately, the dog is grieving, he's grieving, everyone in this world is grieving for the life that they've lost, the people that they've lost, how rough everything has been. And it's a really, really interesting, look into humanity and how people respond in a crisis situation such as this. So, the thing with the dog is super important because, he finds the dog when he makes his way into, an abandoned kind of suburban area. And there's just, there's this pond here, and he's like, oh, that's chill. But then, there's this giant frog creature that comes out of the pond and tries to eat him, and the dog is like, no, do not eat this person. And the frog thing is like, rah, 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 rah. The way that mutant frog monsters tend to be. And so then the guy follows this dog back to this old bus area, and the dog sits down, and the guy's looking around, and he can see that this is clearly where the dog used to live with his human. And it's especially notable that there's this red dress on the bed in the bus. And when the guy tries to grab it. Oh, hi Point Blank, hi, welcome. We're talking about a movie called Love and Monsters. I watched it like a few weeks ago, and I thought it was a really interesting take on like the monster genre. Basically, the premise of the world is that there was this giant asteroid that came along and it was gonna like kill everyone, but the world stopped it by throwing a bunch of nuclear missiles at it. But then the resulting nuclear fallout mutated most of the insect population of the world, and like crabs and insects and amphibians and stuff, you know, just that whole creepy crawly group. And now they've turned into giant human-eating monsters, generally. So, you know, fun times, good times for all. And yeah, so but I don't know, I just like the way that the movie examines, just examines a lot of themes of like, you know, apocalyptic situations like this, particularly the way that the movie deals with grief, which is what we're discussing with the dog. But hi Point Blank. We're also building the last Victorian house. Just I do admit it's rather funny, like, oh yes, Animal Crossing music, and then monsters, giant things, like the themes of grief in monster films. Gotta stay on brand somehow. Alright, hopefully that's enough stairs, and probably is too many actually, but we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, so there's like this red dress on the bed, and the guy tries to like move it so he can sit down, and the dog's just like no, you do not, like, you do not touch the red dress. Like that red dress is very important actually. The guy's like, okay, like the red dress doesn't get touched, like that's fine. But then that like continues being a theme with stuff that the dog does later, and then the guy's like own traumas with the post-apocalyptic environment. It's just very, very interesting. Hold on, sorry, I promise this has a purpose. There we are. And look at that. Look at that chat. Just a very, very clean move on to the next level. Not like that though. So like one of the things that comes to light in the movie is that the main character was at ground zero, where all of the like stuff started happening with mutated insects and stuff. And that's left him with some pretty heavy trauma about like dealing with the insects, which has made him unable to be quote unquote useful to a lot of people. And his bunker mates never minded. They were like, yeah, you can just like stay here and like make food and take care of the cow and stuff. But on the surface, that's like a lot bigger of an issue. And again, it's just it's a really interesting take on how humans deal with trauma in these sort of situations. And like, I don't know, it's some good stuff out there. I wonder if I can do like a little yellow topper on top of the house, just like do stairs most of the way around, and then top is just a little thing of yellow. That would be nice. That'd be kind of cute, honestly. Listen, chat, I'm a film nerd. What can I say? I look at movie and think, ah yes, this is interesting how the director is taking this to you know, be part of the like environment and the an investigation of the genre. Thoughts on 2001: A Space Odyssey? Oh, that is such a good movie. Okay. Yeah. So actually 2001 is one of my more favorite films because I studied it, like the film class that I was in studied like extensively and talked about all of the themes of it. First of all, Beehive House. I do just like the little doop of yellow on top. But okay, so 2001. It's an absolute work of genius, but it's so absolutely confusing in what the heck is going on. Here, I'm gonna drink some water just quick because we've been chatting. And yeah, so we talked about like the whole history behind the movie, like why it was like written and produced and marketed the way that it was, Um, oh, chat, fun story about 2001: A Space Odyssey. It got as wildly popular as it did because it was marketed towards drug users. Such a gorgeous movie. I had to watch in 2 parts because of its glacial pace. Yeah, it's definitely something for sure. For sure is. Oh, hello. So, as the way I've heard it described best is the movie like definitely takes place in like 3 different acts. So we've got the first act, which is the like the prehistoric stuff that goes on. The second act, which is all the stuff going on in the present with like Hal and Dave and the astronauts and whatnot, which is very, very wild times. Then we've got the third act, which is, as far as I remember, the third act is the shortest, and that's when he's like in the place. Oh, chat. Okay, quick question. How are we with spoilers on this movie? Like, it's been out for many years. Are we willing to just talk about it, or should I try to keep things vague for people who haven't seen it? What are our thoughts? Because I'm willing to go all the way and like do like I don't know, more in-depth analysis kind of stuff. I'm willing to cut that out for the sake of the first-time viewer. If you like 2000, you might like Tchaikovsky's Stalker, about 3 men going into a restricted zone of exclusion somewhere in Eastern Europe in order to go to the center where supposedly wishes can come true. That honestly does sound kind of up my alley. Very beautiful, but also glacial. Yeah, it's okay, but the glacial pace is like, it's so important for 2001 because of the themes of the story. Which okay, so I will just like come right out and talk about the themes. One of the major theme of like the story and the first and like second parts and really everything is tool use versus work versus like I don't know, self-actualization kind of stuff. So because you'll notice in the first section, like in the chat, I'm just talking about it. I asked you all if we were gonna like not do spoilers or anything. I'm just going for it. Why do I have stairs in 2 different locations? 2001 has been parodied held back. I don't think anyone would still not know the entire story at this point. Honestly, fair. Honestly, very fair. Okay, but so in the first part with like the prehistoric humans and the monolith and stuff, it's very important to notice that the thing that starts to change the interactions of the people to go from just like animals and stuff is the tool use. So it's the bone. We've got all these people just like walking around using like feeding off of like dead animals and stuff. But then there's this group that now has bones. They use them as like clubs and stuff, and that gives them power over I'm sure. No, that's fine. Sorry, I was just looking at the everything. So yeah, it's the tool use that changes everything. So the first part is making the argument that tool use is what like basically started evolution, started humans becoming more than just primitive creatures doing their things. And then the theme is continued in the second part when we reach basically what's implied to be like the ultimate accomplishment of tools. It's like we're getting to the point with the tools where it's not just like a wrench or a hammer that you're using to break things. Now the tools are things like Hal, which is basically like Hal is basically a person unto himself. And the themes of tools get very intense. So like the whole thing with the super slow pace, it's all to demonstrate okay. we're getting into the real deep stuff here. The whole section, like with them on the spaceship and doing all the things, basically serves to demonstrate that Dave is more. It's a race for survival between like the astronauts and Hal. Who is more fit to survive? Hal, the computer, or like Dave, the astronauts, the other people? And for a good amount of time, Hal is proving himself to be more fit to survive because he does work even like in space and stuff. So the other astronauts are shown to not really do any work. Even the stuff that they do is with the help of Hal, with the help of the tools that they use. It's gone to a point where tools are no longer like an aid to do stuff. It's more of like a crutch to not do stuff. However, the section where Dave is like doing his drawings and like then showing them Hal and stuff demonstrates that Dave does do work. Even though he's in this space where he doesn't really need to, he still maintains doing work, and that's important. That's important because that means that, that makes him more fit to survive, more fit to do all the things. He's not just, using tools for all of it. He's an working lad. That's not the one I wanted to do. So yeah, that's why it takes so long to like start getting into like the big action and stuff, is they have to establish the conflict between like tool use and I guess work and evolution and stuff. And then we get to the third act, in which tools, if you'll notice, if you like watch the progression of the stuff that happens, he's like turning around and looking at things. He keeps losing tools every time we get to an older version of him. So it's like first he's got like his suit and stuff, and he's got like knife and fork, etc., etc. And then when we finally get to the end of that section, and it's just like him dying, he's down to just like the very most basic tools, like literally just like clothing and blankets and stuff. The most basic tools. Should I put that Enderman in a boat? I kind of want to put the Enderman in a boat. I've got lots of boats. I don't need to make a new boat. But yeah, so that's, and then the whole Star Child thing. That's like it's making the argument that the next move for humanity is to move beyond tool use. So he's reached a point where he no longer needs tools to like survive and do things and be a person and stuff. And that's like the big deal at the end. But here, okay, and you can like see these themes through the use of what's the thus spoke Zarathustra. There we go. Now we've got Enderfriend in a boat. Here, Enderfriend in a boat. I will move you a little bit. Yeah, just sit there, just vibe. Where was I? Yeah, okay, so thus spake Zarathustra. You hear it, if I recall, 3 times throughout the film. The first time we hear it is when we encounter like the monolith, and then there's the bone thrown in the air. And again, it's like illustrating, yes, like tool use becoming more advanced, more evolved, etc., etc., etc. The second time we hear it, oh gosh, I feel like it's close to the beginning of the second part. Gosh, it's been a hot second since I've seen that movie. But again, it has stuff to do with like tool use, and oh my gosh, we've got this like weird thing in coordinates and stuff. I need to brush up on that one because I don't remember exactly when the second instance happens, but I know that it's something to do with like the monolith and stuff. And then we hear it the third time when we've got like the whole Star Child thing, and it's him becoming like the next evolution of man, becoming the Star Child beyond the need for tools and the use thereof and stuff. Yeah, I'm a film nerd. But yeah, no, I really like 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's just such an interesting movie, and I think it's especially just, whoa, what just happened there? Oh, that was the wrong spot. No, we'll skip that one then. I think it's especially notable that like it's hard to understand the first time that you see it, and I think that's what really like it killed it for a lot of people at first, is that it's so heavily steeped in like metaphor and oh my gosh, what's happening here? It's just, weird, and then it just becomes like, oh yes, shiny colors moving around. This is important because we're shifting to another dimension, and also, by the way, this is the best time to take drugs if that's the way you want to experience the movie. You know, just weird stuff. I think I like it even more because it's so weird and hard to understand. Not that I'm like, oh, it's like you gotta be really top tier to understand it, but I don't know, I like a puzzle. I like having to pull at the strings of things to be able to figure out what it actually is trying to tell you. Film. And was there anything else about like 2001 that we want to talk about, or anything that like I know you want to talk about point blank with like 2001 or anything, or even other movies? I just like film. I just like analyzing film as literature, in fact. Maybe more of a sci-fi person or fantasy movie person. Okay. Ultimately, I will say I tend to tilt towards fantasy more in a lot of cases. I severely underestimated the amount of windows that I put in this building. I do tend to like twist a bit more towards fantasy in most cases, but it depends on the sci-fi. I can't stand technobabble in a lot of cases. Actually, I'll just bring out the glass with me. I should have done that from the start. So I can't stand technobabble. I always am like, oh, just say like it works because it does or something. But a good sci-fi is like something special. You know, like 2001 or something. I don't know if you were here for my big old discussion about like the classifications of fantasy, you know, like high fiction versus fantasy, high, low, epic fantasy kind of stuff. So I mean, I'm definitely more familiar with the fantasy genre just because I'd like read a lot of it as a kid. I would study it. I've read most of the like major fantasy, like epic fantasy kind of series. But again, sometimes you just get a fantasy, you know, sometimes you just get sci-fi and it's like, oh my gosh, that's so good, you know? I'm gonna place some torches out here. This is fine. This is fine. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah! Actually, hold on. That's better. That's better. I don't know. How about you guys? Fantasy versus sci-fi. What are your thoughts? And I think that might be mostly this. Like, I need to figure out a door, obviously, but Beehive House. Favorite foreign films off the top of your head? Oh, I mean, Lupin the Third, the First is one that I've been very interested in recently. That's the one about, like, you know, the spies, international thieves and stuff. Oh gosh, there's one that I really like, but I'm not remembering anything about right now. I know there's a foreign film that I absolutely love, but what is it? I'm a stupid sci-fi nerd compared to my ladies love of fantasy. I mean, hey, I personally feel like when you get like one of both, that kind of works better, because then you can like think about it from all sides and be like, oh, but what if instead like this or that? Beehive House. I want to put like a bunch of honey blocks in here. Oh gosh, what is my favorite foreign film? I know there's many that I enjoy. I also just struggle with remembering like what is a foreign film versus what isn't, which I know is bad. I know that generally it should be kind of obvious what's a foreign film and what isn't. Oh, what was the one I was talking about the other day? The independent film I had seen that I really liked a lot. Oh gosh. What was it? It's the one about like the old Irish guys. Hey, CNR Pro! After her training we ran 7 kilometers non-stop. Oh my gosh, CNR Pro, that's many. Like, welcome. I'm glad to have you here, but that's a lot. Here, hold on, sorry. I need to look up if I can remember the film. Just like two old Irish guys. Watery. Waking Ned. Oh, Waking Ned Divine. That's it. Waking Ned Divine. I'm pretty... Is it a foreign film? It might not be, and I might just be, I might be mixing up just because it's set in Ireland. That would be very bad. But I do love Waking Ned Divine. Waking Ned Divine is, it's kind of a masterpiece, really. Respectable. Very, very respectable. I do also just struggle with knowing what I've seen, if it's a foreign film or not, because I'm just like, oh yes, film. Film, that is great. We have film here. Sleep. Let me sleep. Okay, I will eat steak and then I will attempt to sleep again. Chat, you know what it's time for. You little punk. Yeah, that's right. Slink away. Slink right out of here. Get away from my village, son. Hey, Skytopy, yo, hi. If you want a crime throw that's a American activity connecting the South Korean cold eyes, the surveillance sector of the Korean police force sees a network of CCTV cameras that are moving alongside stakeouts and mobile surveillance as they try to investigate. There were a series of high-stakes heists across the city of Seoul, undertaken by an equally shady and competent criminal group. Oh gosh, point blank, that does kind of sound right up my alley. Like, maybe sometimes crime is like a little intense for me. Sometimes I'm too baby for it, but the use of CCTV stuff is very interesting. 82 followers? Yep, 82 followers. Okay, I just want to check on... Okay, gonna check on Netherwort, then I think we're gonna head out over to the iron farm and maybe trade some stuff. Yeah. Ah, but chat, all the Victorian houses are done. That's been one of my main goals for a long time, to get just that row of houses to be looking good. That one wasn't quite ready yet. This is fine. Yeah, no, how you doing, Skytopy? And our progress is fairly new here too. I hope you guys, not fairly new, but like it showed up fairly soon. Hope things are running well for you guys. We've been kind of chatting about film a little bit because I am an absolute nerd. I'm a big film nerd. Oh, there's this one like independent film I saw and I absolutely hated it. But it was like for a reason. It was kind of intentionally made to be hateable, which is something really interesting that you can encounter in independent film. You want to build an XP farm in another zombie pigman farm? Sure. Not a lot of mines, maybe 35 gunshots by an entire movie. It's very action packed nonetheless. It feels like, what if watching CTV cameras was... Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that sounds like it could be... That sounds like it could be my level of, you know, introspection. But I need red thing. It's for... So I need it to make red nether brick for my house's roof. It is... Yes. Yeah. Alright, let's just quick head out over to the iron farm. It's just in folks, Quimby is officially baby. Yeah. I mean, listen, I know it's like weird for someone heavily invested in like film as opposed to just like movies and stuff, but I can't handle some of the more intense things. I prefer like, oh wait, we've got breeding frogs. Hold on, gotta get the frogs in here. But yeah, I just yeah, I will willingly admit to being just a little bit baby sometimes when it comes to movies and stuff. Alright, ready? Alright, chat. The frogs are brought to you by Skytopy. Alright, and ready? It's time for frogs. Are you... Oh, it doesn't want to... Oh, there it goes. Frog. And it stopped prematurely again. That's lovely. Oh, it does. Oh, I'm working with it, trying to get it to work with me, but there we go. And okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. And yeah, okay, so thanks for the frog sky topic. Very, very much appreciate it. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, the frog breaks are really top tier. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know how to build another XP farm. Sorry. So yeah, CNOPro, if you want to build that, that's great. I have no clue how, and I think Sai's at school. He was in chat like at the very beginning of stream, like, haha, who goes to school? And I was like, Sai, no. And he was like, JK, I'm in class right now. And I was like, ah. Oh, that kid. All right, let's check on the flower farm. Let's see if any flowers have been produced very recently. Man, I sure do love having an area that exists solely for the purpose of producing flowers. Oh, look at that. That's not supposed to. We'll just clear out the other stuff that's not flowers, just so that the flowers have more room to go in. You know, we just gotta. Yeah. Sai is on stream. Panic. Sai is in class. Calm. Sai is on stream in class. Panic. Yeah, I'm like, no, Cyborg, you need an education. Luke on stream. Hype. Exactly. Oh, we love Mr. Malouk being on stream. Actually, I love all of you guys being here, but you know, very, very much hype. You are a novice weaponsmith. Trading some things, getting some emeralds. Oh, the shepherd did find the way over here. That's lovely. Okay, gotta get the emeralds. Chat, you know, an important part of becoming incredibly rich is becoming incredibly rich. I mean, I know it's a little known fact. I gotta pay taxes, hold on. I know it's a little known fact, but sometimes when you want to be incredibly rich, you just gotta be very rich. And that's a fact. Alright, let's grab an potato and head out and talk to not Mr. Pigginton, Sir Pigginton. Beehive house. Okay, wait, chat, before we go talk to Sir Pigginton, let's just take a second and admire this row of houses right here. It's just absolutely lovely. Like, look at them go. Look at these houses being here. These houses existing in this environment. I want to remove these houses here just so that it's, you know, more clearly like the houses here can be seen, but yeah. Alright, let's talk to Sir Pigginton. Alright, Sir Pigginton, there we go. And let's make a quick emerald drop. Chat? That's not how the chest looked last time I saw it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Let's just move that right on back. Yeah, let's just yep. Well, that's the way we do that. And yep, have a great day, Pigginton family. You guys are, it's lovely to see you. Okay. That's lovely. Ah, but they didn't say anything. Like they were, like, yeah, they were all looking at me, but oh, oh boy, that's so fun. But again, I'm like, if they'd been, they would have said something if like something was up. It's Again, it's probably nothing. They're probably just went looking for some. Maybe the police officer went looking for something like. I'm sure it's fine. You have no life class, Skytopia? Yeah, that's pretty nice. I have no classes right now. Not the hugest fan of that. I want a bit of a different color. Oh, chat, can you imagine if I did have like classes right at this very second? Just my brain went like, of course you're not in class, you're on stream. But can you imagine? Let's try the jungle door. Let's just yeah, let's just keep on going. It's fine. Okay, how's that? Maybe. Why does this door keep getting left open? This door should not be left open. That is, that's a problem. There are pets in there. We can't leave the door with the pets open. Sus. Yeah. I don't know, there's just some happenings in the village lately. Like, I don't know, guys. Just the whole... Man, the whole thing with Jeffrey's got me a bit on edge, too. The fact is that villages have jungle doors instead of vacation doors for some reason. Yeah. I don't understand it, but they really do, though. They really do be having those, jungle doors. Let's just go to sleep. Let's just wait it out. I mean, yeah, chat, like the Piggittons would say something if they noticed stuff was off with the emerald chest, right? Or maybe no, it would have been marked Milk Boy when he was in the chest. It's been too long since then I've opened the chest since that point. I'm gonna drink some water. Your partner's after all, he'll tell you. Theoretically, there's been no signs that there's been something wrong before. We're just gonna have to assume that nothing's wrong currently. Let's just, let's just take some time, I want to work on the second floor of my house a bit more. I want to get my storage system up and running. I want to distract myself from everything going on with the Piggittons. Yeah, let's just move on from it for the moment. Just pretend it didn't happen, I guess. Because again, if the Piggittons aren't making a big deal out of it, then we don't need to make a big deal out of it. Probably, maybe, for sure, almost. I'm gonna drop off some logs. I'm gonna leave some logs there. Anyways, second floor of my mansion. Let's go. Let's go do that. This is fine. This is in fact perfectly normal, probably. No abnormal happenings here. Oh, I remember why we were struggling. We were gonna decide on where the doors were gonna be for these rooms over here. I do like the idea of putting 2 sets of doors into this room. Just for aesthetic purposes. What if we do like right here and then like right here? So then it's like doors on either side. Except, let's move this one a little bit in. Yep, that looks fine. Oh, I am very excited to finally have a good storage system. To not have to deal with the utter mess that my chests are outside. That'll be very nice to not have to deal with, you know? Would absolutely love that. was like, what's going on here? And it's because the doorway. I was like, why just end there? Why does it not go out over to the side? This is okay. We don't need to worry about it. Oh, chat, I was thinking about like movies and stuff was giving me thoughts, but the Spanish Prisoner. That's what I was talking about. The independent film that I absolutely hated because it's kind of designed to be a hateable movie. So The Spanish Prisoner is an independent film that never really took off, and it's kind of very easy to understand why. And we'll get to that in a minute. So it starts with this guy. He's like on vacation, and he meets this like older guy who's like, oh yes, will you like bring this thing to my sister for me on your way back or something? Oh, that is almost certainly a bot. We're just gonna ignore that, unless it's a person in chat. In which case, I'm sorry for calling you a bot. But yeah, so he's got his... He's like, oh yes, bring this thing to my sister for me, and we, like, our family is very rich and powerful, and we'll, like, reward you or whatever. And the guy's like, okay, I'll bring this thing to your sister. And so he does, and then it turns out that he's, like, working for this, firm that's gonna, like, that's developing, like, weird... They call it the process, and they never tell us what the process is. It's like, oh yes, we've got, like, the process here. And it's like, okay, what the heck is this thing, the process? And they're like, well, we've got the process here. And it's like, okay. So the guy, like, hangs out with this older man for a while, and then it turns out, like, oh my gosh, people are trying to get the process. You've got to, like, hand it off to the FBI and stuff. And that old man that you're talking with, he's actually been running this this con on you, and it's pretty popular. It's called, like, the Spanish Prisoner, where it's like, oh yes, my sister is like in Spain and can't get out and needs, like, money to do it, but then she'll, like, marry you and you'll be rich. And then it turns out that you're actually fooled, and it's like, oh my gosh, but then it turns out it was fake FBI people. And then suddenly, like, people are trying to kill him. Like, real FBI gets involved somehow, but we're not... But I don't remember exactly how we can tell that they're real FBI and not more fake FBI people. This girl that he's kind of been hanging out with and kind of likes turns out to be part of the group that's been tricking him into doing all this stuff. He, like, loses the process. And again, we don't know what the process is. Loses the process to this group, and then it's like, oh my gosh. I'm loving this story. Hi Tiff. Yeah, I'm ranting about one of the more frustrating independent films that I've seen. And so then there's, like, the girl who's like, I actually kind of like you, and she's like, I kind of like you too, even though he was interested in the sister of the rich guy before. It turns out that the person that he'd been told was the sister is actually, like, a 60-year-old lady who has nothing to do with anything. Then he, like, tries to flee the country, but the girl he's been hanging out with, like, sneaks a gun into his backpack, so his luggage gets caught, and it's like, oh no, she's part of it too. But then the real FBI shows up, and again, I'm not sure how we know it's the real FBI as opposed to the other FBI. And it's like, but, like, what happened to the process? Where did it go? And they're like, ah, yes, it's in. And then a train, not a train, a boat whistle calls. So it's like, it's in. So the guy's mouth is moving. It's like, so we don't know what the process is. We don't know where the process, like, we don't know what it is, where it is, what happened to it, why people want it. Any of it, really. We know nothing. And then it turns out the entire point of the film is that no one pays attention to Asian tourists. Like, hold on. The entire point of the film is that no one pays attention to Asian tourists. Like, the entire point of the film is that. That is the message in the end. That's what they want us to learn from this. And it's just what? Because it turns out that the real FBI people have been in every single frame of the movie like every single shot, every single location that they've been, there's been just like these two people who've been in every single moment, but they're just like background tourist characters, so we never pay any attention to them, which is an interesting hot take. But why you gotta write a movie about it? Why you gotta write just this boring, bland protagonist who they never gave us anything to care about the antagonist. Like, literally the only thing that we have that would be like, oh no, we should care about him, is that this whole thing is happening to him. And why we know nothing about this guy. He just exists and gets the process stolen. What is the process? He never changes. Things just sort of happen to him. He never really takes action in the story, just sort of listens to what everyone around him is saying. And again, just this is something you gotta learn from, like, with independent stuff after a while. It's like, yes, you've got a cool thing. Why do I care about the cool thing? Why? And it's a big difference between movies like that and then, you know, like the one I was talking about earlier with, you know, Waking Ned Divine, in which you get like a really emotional storyline between these two old guys who are trying to scam a lottery company because the guy who actually won the lottery was in their village and then promptly died upon learning that he won the lottery. You know, that's got some heart to it. That's got a little something behind it. But then just, oh no, guy gets scammed and takes no action the entire movie? Is my feelings on that. So I didn't know that I was that passionate about it. I didn't know that I was that angry about the whole no one pays attention to tourists thing. But apparently I am, so that's wild. That's very exciting. Yep. How are you all doing, chat? I'm sorry, I've just been ranting about ranting about this one independent film that I watched. It's good times. We enjoy it. We enjoy independent film, even when it makes us mad. Oh, this is supposed to be the doorway here. Nope, this is supposed to be the doorway. Yay! Good moments. Man, chat, film is just such a wild time all around. Because sometimes you get really deep emotional stories, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I watched this and had this experience and am aware of this thing. And then sometimes it's like, I hate you. I hate you so much. You've ruined my entire evening. Why? I gotta do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's off put, but that's alright. Ever tried to make your own movies, bossing, or maybe just do some photography? A little bit. I don't know. My niche tends to be more, you know, like improv kind of stuff. So I've been a little hesitant to try to, you know, break out into more kind of scripted stuff because I tend to not understand scripted stuff as much as I would like to, because I'm like, ah, yes, but I could just do this live and stuff. Honestly, Mayor's Paradise is it's the like most long-term largest. There is 5 there. It's probably the largest, most long-term project that I've ever done. And you know, I've got some things going on with that, some moments. I think it'd be cool to make like short films though. Like short film is a very fascinating genre. I'm a big fan of like short stories and writing. It's just interesting to see like what you can do in as little space as possible. So I think that would be a fun rabbit hole to go down at some point, but I think there's a lot I have to figure about, like script writing and filming and making things before then. Yeah. How about you guys, chat? Anyone ever made like short films or stuff? Because that's an interesting I don't know, it's an interesting endeavor, and I feel like it's easier now than ever. Like with the internet and stuff like YouTube being so accessible, you can just make something and throw it into the world. Like, case in point, me. I'm just out here like making a story on Twitch and stuff, and that's really interesting. But then there's people who just like film stuff and then like, I don't know, edit themselves and put it out for the world to see. I really admire that. I think it's like good on people for just going for it and being creative. Okay. I wanna get the walls done here. I'm not sure how many bricks I've got left. We'll have to see. But no, the digital age has affected so much in just everything, like film. Cause I talked to you guys a bit about the beginning of the of independent film and how that got started and people started doing stuff away from studios and stuff. And I feel like the internet is kind of a revival of that in a lot of ways, where it's like now it's probably nighttime outside, huh? Let's just keep working. Let's just let's keep, yeah, let's just sort of ignore that. Yeah, don't worry about it, chat. It's all under control. But the internet is, I feel like, in a lot of ways kind of a renaissance of the early independent film era, because it's not even that like you just go to film school and learn how to make things. You can just make things and then learn as you go, and that's really exciting. And I mean, there's all kinds of discussions to be had with that about like quality of the art and being able to ensure that there's like standards across industries and stuff. But at the same time, I think it's just really cool to let people make things and do stuff and not have to worry about wider restrictions and companies looking over your shoulder the whole time being like, but is what you're doing where we want to go as a company? Is what you're doing artistic enough that it like makes waves, but not that it like makes people crazy and radical and stuff. Yeah, I personally am a big fan of the internet age of film and consumerism and all, not consumerism, but like consumption of media and things. Hey, that capped it off right. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, and 1, 2. And I've been corners. Corners are my weakness, chat. I think it's 1, 2, and 3. I think that's how it would be. 2, 3, and 4. And I'm just like, yes, a house, and also an analysis of, like independent film as a genre and literature and all the things. Because what else would we talk about, honestly, chat? What would we talk about if not all the film things? This is off by 1, and that's why everything's getting messed up. 2 and 2. I can count sometimes. Okay, that should be it. Yes. That is it. That is that. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Liquid. Okay. Now that we've got that sort of figured out, let's figure out how to not get lost in my future house. Okay, so this is gonna be the storage area room. This is gonna be my major storage section. I'm gonna be real, chat. I kind of want to close off this wall and then just proceed to fill this entire space with chests. So I think I'm gonna do that because I can, and you can't stop me. If you try to stop me, I will say, haha, you're not here. I can just control my own game. And that's how that'll go. Okay, admittedly, chat, that was a bit of a disaster. That was admittedly a bit of a disaster. Is it bad that I'm like kind of more excited about this whole, you know, massive storage area thing than I've been about many things for a long time? I thought I was at the very end of the wall, but I wasn't. That was rather foolish of me to think I was at the end of the wall. Oh, chat, this house is so much. Hey, Cyborg! Hey, I assume you're not in class this time? I mean, obviously, I can't police your life. I can't tell you what to do, but you're just like, hello, I'm here, chat, earlier, and I was like, oh, wow, and I was like, wait, Cyborg is here and not in school? What? Good to see you, man. Okay, so chat, are you ready for utter madness? Because I don't think you're ready for utter madness. I don't think you are prepared. I don't think that you are actually ready. I don't think you are aware of what is yet to come. What happened to my... Why is there one extra? Oh, I grabbed a different one. And then let's take half of this. Okay, chat, are you ready for this? Wait. That's what I was missing. Okay, chat. Chat, I don't think you're ready. Let's just let's go crazy. Let's go absolutely wild. Let's go nuts. Nope, not quite that high. Oh, I can't reach it up there. Is that too high? Can I reach a layer of chests up here? I mean, I can reach it. I can reach up there. And that's what matters. Chat, this is going to be the entire room. I just want to let you know, this is going to be the entire room. I don't need to worry about leaving spaces between rows. It's just going to be this entire room, floor to ceiling chests. And that's how it's going to be. I am going to have to be careful in how I construct it, though. That's going to be rough. In fact, I probably should not have started from this direction. I should have started over there so that I can build stuff appropriately and like have walls behind stuff. Because I just realized you can't really... Well, maybe we're going to just break all this and then start right over at the beginning. We're going to start from the front of the room this time, because that'll be easier to move backwards with. So then I can always make sure I have a wall. Maybe we should even do it... No, we shouldn't do it. Okay, ready? Okay, then the way that we gotta do this, the way that we gotta keep this running. And yes, chat, I'm well aware that this is, that I'm making this entirely more complicated than it needs to be. But I want massive amounts of chests. I want people to look at the amount of chests that I have and say, dang, that's a lot of chests. So, rip, I guess. Come on. There we go. Then I need one more layer, but I can't jump anymore. So instead what we're gonna do, so we're gonna go like that, and then that was weird. And there. Alright, chat. Get ready for Quimby to go absolutely insane with chests. That's the story of today. Because look, I can reach all of them. I can reach all of them. I don't have to worry about that. I can just reach them. But, hi Cyborg, how's class going for you? I hope you're doing alright. Hope that you're enjoying your day. And that it's fun times for you. Yes, I probably don't need this many torches. But I'm gonna put all the torches here because I'm not gonna be able to put any on the walls due to putting chests on the walls. Okay, ready? And then we're gonna go bop, 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 and bop, and bop, bop. Chat, listen, I've had poor storage for so long. Oh. Actually, no, I keep those there. But I also give myself a little bit of a... Okay, there we go. Yeah! Oof. Ah! That's fine, I can fix this. See, chat, and that is why that's why I've got a 4 ceiling system. Did about for meeting super chill building yards, not doing this any lore. Mostly that we're being cautiously unconcerned about the Pigginton's chest being you know, kind of ransacked a little bit. It's probably fine. Pigginton's didn't say anything. We're just gonna move on and say it's all right. And I'm also going absolutely insane with chests. I'm definitely just a bit of a crazy person at this moment. But listen, chat, I deserve it. Yeah, it's probably totally fine. No need to worry. No need to be concerned about all that. But yeah, the chests, they're consuming my every thought. Ready? No, not like that. I gotta go like... Come on. And yeah, there we are. Yeah, just a little crazy about the chests. Not anything too worrisome. Just again, chat, this is why I've got 4 ceiling systems, so that I don't fall through whenever I inevitably do that. Wait, chat, let's do a bit of a count. We've got 5 tall of chests. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Times 5 is 105. Times 2 is 205 chests. This room right here is going to have 210 chests in it. Double chests. Because we've got 5 in each row and each one is a double chest. Wait, how many? So that's 9 times 3, 27 times 2. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna do some calculator math. So we've got, yeah, so let's just start 21 times 5 times 2, 210 times, okay, so 210, but then 9 times 6 times 210. Chat, there's going to be 11,340 inventory, like, spaces in this room for things to be held. Is chest the new bed? We're at 11. Really though. Really though, that's how it is. Oh, chat. It's glorious. It's beautiful. It's the future. This is what it means to, this is what it means to go further beyond. This is what it means. This is the meaning of that phrase. I could probably have like a chest for each individual item thing. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's absolutely lovely. Just imagine walking in here and it's all chest. Just storage space. What can I say, chat? I'm a bit of a storage fanatic. Maybe I should move some things right now. Maybe I should go outside and just move like all of my like sandstone, the stuff that I never use. I mean, I'm thinking about continuing to use the blacksmiths as like an emergency storage, and of course. Yeah, let's grab some stuff to take care of that, and also, you know, put away. Oh, it's good times. And yeah, let's grab all the cut sandstone, because I'm not planning on putting that anywhere. This chiseled sandstone, smooth sandstone can probably come with me. And then we'll grab the sandstone and sand to cover up the hole. and chat, I could probably put each one of these like in its individual double chest. Because I'm just that rich with storage space at the moment. So let's just fill in this area. Stop. Cease and desist. I did not ask for this. Perish. This is fine. We're fine, chat. No need to worry about it. Can you put item frames on chests? If you could put item frames on chests, that would be very pog. Because then I could just put it there and know what is inside of it. Okay, so chat, are you ready for some absolute ridiculosity? Let's just go in here, and I'll probably want to sort my chest system a bit better eventually. But honestly, for now, let's just kind of give each thing its own chest. Now let's see how much space has been cleared out over here. Chat, listen, it's just very nice to have storage space. To have a place to put all of my things. I have so many things that need to be stored all the time, and now I've got a spot for them. This is fine. I'll also check on the nether wart in the morning. Here, I'm gonna drink some water. Liquid! Okay. Alright. This is the wrong way. That was the incorrect direction to go. Because, okay, so I do still want to keep some things out here just for easy access, because, you know, as much as I love that storage system, it's not really the most accessible area. But look how much space has been cleared up in these chests. There's just a lot of room. Here, what else can we put away? Bricks! Let's go ahead and grab a ton of bricks and find a spot for those. And I've got, yep, here we go. Let's just put some bricks away for now. I'm not using them, so they can go ahead and go in the chest. Hi, chat. Hi. Oh, and that's also almost certainly a bot. Lovely. Aw man, chat bots are not fun times. Here, let's go ahead and put the bricks right here. Can you put item frames on chests? Because I do want to be able to do that so that I can mark what is and where. And if I've got enough chests that I could just keep like one type of item to one chest, then that'd kind of work. It's just been so long since that's probably an explosion, huh? It's been so very long since I've had like any space for anything. It just feels very good. And let's put these away for now. I need sand. Yeah, see, that's why I want to keep like some sand around here, just because it's important to have for stuff like this. Just being able to really quick, you know, fix some things around. But oh, chat. Okay, what can I move from here? Oh, smooth sandstone. I've been moving smooth sandstone. That can go ahead and go in. That can go in the storage area. Chat, I may be going a little bit mad with power. Admittedly, I may be going a bit mad with power. Oh. Hi, Cyborg. Let's see. Okay, so that does seem to be all of it. But chat, just look how much space I'm making in this area. Look at how uncluttered it is now. I mean, obviously there's still some clutter, but for the most part, it's kind of clean in here. Hi guys. Aw, I think it's very sweet when you guys just like say hi to each other and just like, aw, you guys are friends. Cause that's one of the fun things, being able to do like wanna be friends. Oh my gosh, chat, it's happening. Chat, the friendship, it's occurring. Oh wait, no, wrong way. That's what I wanted. Sandstone. I don't have a spot for sandstone quite yet. There we go, there we go. Oh, you guys are friends? Oh, that's so precious. Oh, you guys are cute. Yeah, and then that one's gonna be the sandstone area. I may be going a little bit mad with power. Just a little bit mad with storage space. What can I say? Storage is very important to me. Oh, you, sir, look like you're in need of some help. Yeah! You gotta keep the iron golems happy. Oh, chat, it's just... It's been so long. It's been so long since I had any space anywhere for anything in chest. Actually, now that I've got like some room open in this top chest, what if I just moved all of my sand in here and this became like a space for sand? I'll go to class now. Okay, bye, Cyborg. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. It was fun having you here. Go to your class, get an education, learn your things. And I can just have chest with sand. So I just need a second because I'm feeling like I don't know, I'm getting like just a little tiny bit emotional looking at like how clear this space is right now. I've been struggling with this whole thing for so long. Get education, acquire knowledge, become better at PvP. You heard the guy, Cyborg. You heard the guy. But chat, just like, look how much room. Look how much room is happening right now. It's just. Chat, why am I like tearing up about having inventory space? Why am I getting emotional about my chest having room in them for things? But look, if I wanted to put things away, if I wanted to put things away, I could. There's something immensely satisfying about having room and organization. Oh, I know. Oh, chat. Oh, I can move stuff out of here so that it can continue to just be like an equipment chest. Oh, chat, what if I moved all of my rail? What if I moved all of my rail into the chest because I'm not building any railroads right now? Again, why am I getting emotional about this? Why is this like... Why are the feels hitting me about this moment? Oh, I can move this sand into my sand chest. Oh goodness, just space. Okay, let's go put some stuff away. I'm getting lightheaded. I'm getting lightheaded from having the space to put things away. Oh no. I've been waiting for this for months, chat. Oh, okay, let's have a bit of a nostalgia trip. I started building like this house for like months ago because I knew that I'd be outgrowing the area soon, and I did. I grew out the blacksmith shops so quickly, like entirely too quickly. But I just and now we're finally here, like two months after I started building this house. I've gotten to a point where I've got a room that I can start to do storage in. And the storage room isn't even done. I need to line like the rest of these walls with chests. Oh, but it's happening. I have room to live. Chat, I am no longer merely surviving. I am living. Hello, good sir. You look like you could use some assistance on this day that I have space to put things away. I will make it my mission to ensure that no iron golem will be in need of iron. I will heal them. Why is this such a big deal to me? Why am I having the feelings moment about chests? And oh, and yeah, that one's also probably bought. Oh, lovely. Even the bots can intrude with the good vibes today. Just the space to put things. Oh, chat, look at that. Oh my gosh, is there like equipment that I can move into there that I've been putting elsewhere? I can put this iron sword in there. Local mayor feels. Local mayor has experiences. And these boots I can put away in there. It's just the things that should go in this chest can go in this chest. Look at that. Oh. Chat, I don't want to make you guys just watch me move things between between this area and the chest over there. Oh, the sacred pile thing. Priest B. So that's probably gonna be most of the moving things around that I'm gonna do for now. You know, let's take a moment and work on the railroad, because I got lots of railroad stuff that needs to be done. But chat, we are free. Well, not quite free. Like there's still a good bit of work to be done here, but I need fences too. I saw some in this chest up here. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank everyone who... Oh, nice. Nice moments. Let's sleep. Let's just sleep. Yeah, chat. Okay, so looking at the bots that have been here, it looks like they're just kind of like the same name with a whole bunch of L's afterwards, so we're probably gonna get hit with a few more of those across time because it's like a decreasing amount of L's. I'd like us to just like ignore it if it continues like at this point. I mean, there's only so many times you can be like, oh my gosh, that's a bot that's doing the follow. So yeah, I'd just like to kindly ask you all to, if you see one that says like host00312, just ignore that. We're not going to talk about that at this point. Okay. But now that I've got like some storage place, a place to live, a place to be instead of just existing, let's work on my beloved railroads. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's take a quick break before we like officially start doing on railroads. I'm gonna run a quick ad. I want you guys to like go get a drink of water, maybe like stand up, eat something. I'm gonna be eating one of my emergency starbursts, so that's what I'll be doing. So let's just go ahead and run a quick minute long ad break, just for I feel like We just need a second and then we can come back into it. So I'll see you guys in a minute. I mean, obviously, except for everyone who's subbed, and if anyone doesn't get a commercial, then yeah. I'm eating a red Starburst because I've got an order in which I eat them usually, and usually red is like much later. But I think red is the flavor that sounds good to me right now. Emergency Starburst. Yeah, it's just good to have something here in case I'm like dying. I try to eat before a stream usually, but sometimes I'm just sitting here. It's like, oh, gotta have something. Sorry, I'll try to scooch back so that chewing noises aren't bad for you guys. I don't know how good of a job I'm doing. So sorry if you hear mouth noises. Here, I'll turn down my mic. Probably could have just muted, but why would you mute when you could mess with your volume controls and make it really weird? Hold on, sorry, moving it back, and my voice is probably sounding weird right now. There we go. Now we're back to normal mic levels. I'm gonna take a drink, and then we're gonna get back into the railroads. Liquid! Yeah! Here we go. Okay, so this is where we left off with the railroads. This is where that was. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Can I please place blocks? Can I please? Except I forgot that there's a corner there. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. Sorry, I just noticed that there's andesite over there and I had to take notice. I've been mining a lot of andesite lately because I want to use the andesite for the guardian spawner that I'm gonna make. So now it's like, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 right here. Let's try this again. And yep, there we go. Okay, ready? Oh, I can sometimes make it. I can sometimes do the like cool jump off and place the block thing. Not today though, that's alright. Alright, so now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh man, I don't just want to be counting though. Let's see, what should we discuss? What's the thing we can talk about while I do railroads? Oh, we could kind of talk about the guardian farm, I guess, that I'm planning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I want to do a bit of a simpler design because I'm not really used to building these. I want to do the kind where you don't have to drain the monument because that just sounds very complicated. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So instead of draining the monument, I want to run the kind that just like lifts all of the guardians up after they spawn and then has them fall down a ways. 1, 2. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Draining the monument seems like a pretty big task. Yeah, I do want to do it at some point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At some point I want to drain a monument because again, chat, it's not like ocean monuments are very rare around here. And I think it could be a fun thing to like try and see that I can do. 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, I think it'd be really cool to do it once, but not at this moment. I'm not really prepared for that. So yeah, we're just gonna do a bit of a simpler design. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But you can tell that I'm an absolute railroad fanatic because 5, and 6. I really just kind of started being like, how can I add railroads to this? kind of a problem, chat. I don't have an addiction. You have an addiction. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, chat, you have an addiction to the railroads that I make. 2, oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I couldn't see which, I couldn't see the box. Hey, Gold Barrel Owl! New addiction, I guess? Yeah, new addiction to the railroads that I make. It's kind of unfortunate, but inevitable. 4, 5, and 6. It's like, I build railroads, you all get addicted to them, so, because clearly I'm not addicted. Clearly I'm not the one with the problem. Gold Barrel Owl just in time for the addiction. Oh, that sounds bad out of context. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Admitting you have a problem is the first step. I don't have a problem. Oh, admitting that you have a problem. Oh, admitting you have a problem is the first step. Of course, of course. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's probably fine. These ones are gonna be a little different just because I don't think I can put fences in as well. I mean, I guess I could put fences like right there. Naturally, Quimby doesn't have a problem. No, I would never have a problem ever. Wait, hold on here just a second. I'm building this. I'm doing this incorrectly. I was like, why is this not looking correctly? It's probably because it doesn't look right. I'm doing it wrong. Chat, isn't it incredible to know that when you do things wrong, you can usually tell that it's been done wrong? But hold on. This is close enough to the ground that I'm not too sure about the regular design we've been using. Yeah, no, okay, so that doesn't look good. I was building it wrong, but we're gonna change the way that this looks for dealing with the lower section. So we're gonna do it like that and like that, but then we're just gonna have the one fence piece. Although, honestly, that's not terrible. Honestly, that's... Oh, chat, the problem is I'm not mad about that. It will, again, increase my fence usage. My fence oversight, as it were. Is that the proper usage of oversight, chat? I actually legitimately don't know. I remember that, okay, so there used to be iron, like, right there that I used for the longest time. Just like snow has snow layers, can we get sand layers? Sand layers in, like, Minecraft? Okay, so I haven't spent a lot of time in snow, so I'm probably very unfamiliar with, like, stuff. Yeah. Ooh. So it would sand layers not just be like here, let me go over here. The slab names. So not just how not like how this is a precarious situation that could fall at any second. That doesn't count as a snow layer. As soon as the ones of a zombified villager with all the things you need to cure it. Oh! If it was something like that, I would be like, what? Okay, I was very confused for a second there because I just didn't know what snow layer was. But it sounds, yeah, having like something in the desert, that would be such a fun play with the aesthetic. Hey, Gold Barrel Owl! Oh my gosh, you got it! I'm so proud of you! Yeah! Yay, Gold Barrel Owl! Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I remember you joining the Discord, so I'll just have you DM me your player name and then I'll whitelist you. It'll probably be after stream because I want to focus on, stream while I'm here. But, oh, frog celebration. Okay. Yeah, so Gold Barrel Owl, oh gosh, I don't know if I want to mark it until I've, like, actually gotten you in. So, I'll redeem it later, like, after we make sure that we've got it properly. But, yeah, so just send me, like, DM me your information on Discord, and we'll take care of that. And remember, I just need, like, your player name, like, your gamer tag. Alright, let's go ahead and get some frogs in here. Alright. I sent it? Okay, thanks. I'll grab that after grab that after stream, and I'll whitelist you, and I'll send you a message to let you know that I've done it. Alright. We're getting some celebration frogs brought to you by Mr. Malook. And ready? Frogs. Frogs. It likes to change between the same ones sometimes. I don't understand it. I should really figure out what's going on with this frog thing. Oh, but there we go. Thank you, Mr. Malook, for the frogs. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah. So yeah, Goldbrow, I won't pull your Quimby coin until we're sure that until we're sure that it's worked. Because I don't wanna like redeem it and then it's like, oh, something didn't work, and it's like, well, sorry, you're out 5,000 Quimby coin, you know. We're just, yeah, that sounds a bit off, as it were. Oh, this is fine. I'm drinking some water. Oh boy. Liquid! It is the liquid hours in here. Okay. Alright. Let's do some work on the road. Oh, chat. Just whenever I do something like work a little bit on just look how much better it looks right now. Look. Oh, should I extend the fences to beneath the water? No, I didn't do it earlier. I don't want to do it now. But chat, just it looks so much better. It looks so very much more better. Yep, and we're gonna pretend that that's how that works. Oh, good times, chat. Good times. Oh, but then once we get this stretch of the railroad, and then the red line will be like fully complete, and that means that we can work on the yellow line. And then I can make the other railroad lines that I want to make, and then we can... I don't have a problem, you have a problem. Here, let's just go ahead and wait, no, not quite yet. I need it to be on there. Okay. Nope, not right there. Yeah, so just taking some time right now to, you know, make sure that the railroads are looking nice, looking clean, looking adequately good. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, chat, what should we discuss? Why is it that every time I say let's discuss something, my mind immediately jumps to Plan 9 from Outer Space? I just, like, definitively probably the worst movie of all time. And my brain is like, let's talk about this. Why? Why am I like this? Yeah, so, if you haven't heard about Plan 9 from Outer Space, it's a movie made by this guy who had no concept of how movies should be made, and it had, like, this, it had this actor guy in it, and that was supposed to be a big deal, but then the actor guy died, but they couldn't restart the movie because they'd already used up an amount of the budget, and they literally couldn't lose any of the budget. Oh, let's talk about French history? Nice. Let me just quick finish with my summary of Plan 9 from Outer Space. So they changed it from a horror story to a sci-fi story, and it ended up terrible at the end. Okay, no, but French history is fun. I will I will admit to being more familiar with like revolutionary kind of era French history, because that's, you know, that's when everyone talks about France. This one is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be like that. There we go. So yeah, I am more familiar with like revolutionary French history. But I don't know. The French certainly do have a rich and varied history, though. Oh gosh, I can't talk about French history. I promise. I promise that I can do that. I promise that I can get these fences to maybe work with me sometimes. Let's see. Let's talk let's talk a bit about the like musketeer cavalier kind of period, because I feel like we don't talk about that much. I feel like most history classes just kind of ignore the 1600s, and that's wrong, because the 1600s were so interesting. So we've talked a bit about the cavalier period, talking about like Madame Pigginton, Madame Pigginton's father being out fighting in a revolution. But it was that I think is the the most fun, exciting, interesting part of the like cavalier musketeer kind of era, is that was like the height of dueling. Like whenever you think of people being like, ah yes, let us like fight a duel for our honor, that's pretty much like the cavalier period. Like the entire time everyone's just like, oh, you didn't look me in the eyes as we walked past the hallway, I missed this section. Like, you didn't look me in the eyes as we passed each other in the hallway. This is clearly, like, you're offending me so much. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Let's fight a duel for honor, and, like, one of us will die here. And then, oftentimes, it got to the point where, like, dueling was prohibited within city limits, but people would be like, no, we have to fight duels for our honor anyways. And then just kind of, like, find workarounds for that. I in general think like lots of dueling is kind of silly, like, very exciting, very very interesting, but because you rejected my Becky, exactly, stuff like that. They're just like literally anything. Is this an offense worthy of death? Is this an offense worthy of either my death or yours? It's like, you looked weirdly at that flower that I gave your sister. Fight me to the death. and it's like, but why? Why are you like this, Cavaliers? Why are you so insistent on death matches? And yeah, or if we're talking about Becky in a like in a suit or sort of way, it's in like you're the suitor for Becky, but Becky doesn't like you. In this age we duel with Smash Bros, much more accessible than fights to the death, in my opinion. Let's head out over to let's go get some more wood. Let's go pick up some more of that. Yeah, but Smash Bros duels, that's all right. I stand by that. That can honestly be a good time. But just imagine, okay, so imagine you're like courting a girl or something, and she's like, no, I don't like you, I like this other guy, and you're like, okay, alright, understandable. Like, obviously you're probably like upset or something, but understandable, I guess. But then this guy rejects her. You're like, duel to the death. Like, that's what that means. Any rejection, anything, duel to the death. And again, chat, like, remember, people dying is not funny, but like, people being so upset about literally anything to want to fight to the death, I feel like we can laugh about that. Well, guess he'll die. That's really how it is. They're just like, oh, you rejected someone's advances? Well, I guess you don't want to breathe anymore. And it's just a little bit silly to me how sometimes we'll just get to a point like in a society where it's like, what's the best way to handle like arguments or disagreements or anything? It's like, I think we should fight about it. And we shouldn't just fight about it, we should die about it. It's such a weird time. And and just other fun stuff about the Cavalier period is that the clothing is so interesting. That's the age of the like big curly wigs, and everyone wearing like folded lace collars, which folded lace collars, so imagine a ruff, you know, like the big fluffy thing that goes around people's necks, but now just like lay it flat and let it turn into a collar. That's what they were all wearing, and it was all lace because lace was very expensive. And remember, chat, for a long time in history, and even to an extent today, like, clothing is a way to show your status. It's like, hey, I am rich. I'm really rich. I'm wearing this lace. I'm so rich. And they had like all their big long like coats and giant hats. Okay, so chat, fun fact about those hats. They would be called chapeau bras. Chapeau bras, I think, is the proper name for them. Listen, chat, I don't speak French. I'm very sorry for my pronunciation, but it was just a hat of the arm, essentially, because the hats were too large to wear. You could not wear these hats. They were too big. They were solely for the purpose of having on your arm to be like, ah, yes, I'm wearing a hat. And I think that's so silly. It's like, I've got this thing. Originally, the purpose of this thing was to go on my head. No longer. This thing no longer goes on my head. It sits on my arm. It's just like, oh, that's lovely. That's wonderful. That's very exciting. What? Just hat of the arm. Sorry, I need to drink some water. I need some liquid. Liquid. Okay. Is it? Oh, it's getting on towards night. We'll continue chopping down this tree in the morning. Oh gosh, chat. Like, clothing history is so interesting. My good sir, may I say that your arm hat is absolutely divine. Who made it? Okay, where's this gonna go, Mr. Milk? Where's this gonna go? I'm very interested. All right. Arm hat. Hat for arm. I'm imagining, like, I don't want to say what I think is gonna happen, because I don't want to interfere with Mr. Milk's thing, but I kind of get the feeling we might be getting. No. Oh, that was it. Just a bunch of people complimenting each other's hat arms. Oh, okay. Arm hat equals HRT. Hurt. Sorry, Mr. Milk. I was imagining you doing a sequel to it where it's like, how dare you ask me where my hat is from? I will duel you to the death. Yeah, that's where I was expecting it to go. I was expecting to get like oh my gosh, I cannot believe the disrespect of asking me where my hat is from. And then you fight. And then they fight. That's the only way it could continue. Yeah. Someone asks you where you got your arm hat. Death. That is an offense worthy of punishment, and by punishment I mean death. It's just like hurt. You're hurt. You were wearing a hurt. I wish to know where you got your hurt. Gotta plant the trees. I am Quimby. I don't speak for the trees. I chop the trees down, but you gotta plant the trees. It just everyone is so touchy about it. Except, okay, so chat, the like other fun stuff with that is that there were the everyone who is like really fancy and wearing expensive silks and stuff. We're switching now a little bit more into British history just because I tend to know a little bit better. At least for like the Cavalier period and stuff. Hey, Cyborg! Surprised to see you here. I speak for the trees. They say, ah! I don't think they like being chopped down. Yeah. Redeem the thing. Oh, Goldbell, are you sure? I was gonna wait to redeem it until I like knew for sure that you were in. Like but I could just redeem it right now if you want. If you just want it done. Yeah, no, there were celebratory frogs for it. It was very sweet. Do whatever you want. Okay, I will wait on that just because I would feel bad if like something went terribly wrong. Then it was like, but the channel points, where did they go? Who took the channel points? Oh my gosh. Oh, this tree is gonna drop so many saplings. I don't know why I brought more. But yeah. Hey, Sai. Good to see you, man. I am gonna chop down this tree because, actually, wait, am I going to chop down this tree? Wait. Yes, I need so much wood for everything. I was like, do I actually need this much wood? And then I remembered that room full of chests that I have yet to fill. Yeah. Wood. We're going for the wood. Yeah, I was like, what do I really need wood for? And then I remembered that I'm going to be making that I need a total of 210 chests for that room to be filled. And wait, no. Actually, wait, no, it's even more. Wait, chat, I didn't think, because it's 210 double chests. So that means it's going to be 400... Chat. 21 rows of double chests. 21 rows of 5 layers of double chests on both sides. That'll bring us to 210 double chests. But for the amount of actual chests that I need to make, that I need the number of chests that I need to create, for that we're gonna have to multiply 210 by 2. Chat, do you see what I'm putting down here? Do you see where I'm getting at? Where we're headed in this whole in this whole thing? Sorry, I just dropped my I just stopped playing the game. Okay, but chat, consider. I accidentally made a meme. I'm gonna chop down so many trees the Lorax is gonna chop you. Oh, the Lorax can definitely just chop me down because chat. That room is gonna have a total of 420 chests in it. Chat, we made a meme. Chat, we accidentally did a funny. We accidentally did a haha moment. Chat. $420. Oh, yeah. This certainly is a no moment, Mr. Malouk, because let me tell you, we're some meme lords out here at this very moment in time. We're some absolute mad lads. Oh, chat. Okay. I'm gonna put a sign on the room. I'm gonna call it the 420 chest room. Chat, I'm gonna call that the 420 chest room. Because it will have 420 chests in it. And honestly, that does put a smile on my face. There's some next level meme lording you got going in here. Yeah, chat, oh my gosh, think about how many things had to align for me to get to a room with 420 chests. Funniest crap I've ever seen. Oh, really though? Honestly, funniest crap I've ever seen. Chat, think of how many things have to align for that. The dimensions of the building that I decided to create, then cutting the room into that many specific, cutting the second floor into that many specific pieces. Being like, yes, this room will be a room full of chests. And then having it be like, gosh, that tall, that wide. Really some next level meme lordery going on around here. I just... 420 chests. We're gonna have 420 chests. Chat, I think I think I've peaked. I don't think I'll ever be able to top that. I don't think I'll ever top that exact set of circumstances aligning in that exact way. Just 420 chests. I love that I also just got massive stacks of wood and then I've got this much to go on, but the yellow line is gonna need some love. It's gonna need a whole bunch of fences. Wait, no, I do want to go back to New Stonk City for this though, because I want to use bamboo to make the sticks, because that's how they get you. You use some of the wood that you just got to make the sticks, and then you lose out on the wood. So instead, we will not fall into the trap. We will use the bamboo that I've been growing forever. Chat. think I've successfully meme lord. I think I've successfully done a meme lord. It's like it's gonna be, this is a room with 420 chests in it. And I didn't even think earlier when I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have like 210 chests there, like 210 double chests, sure, but the actual amount of chests that's gonna be in there, that's gonna be a little something else. I'm so happy about this chat. I'm like legitimately kind of giddy. Let's just make an absolutely massive amount of, actually no, let's not make too many fences. I've got the inventory space that I could store fences. No, I don't want the 30. Chat, I've cleared enough of my chest that I could just store lots of fences if I made too many. I can just have that. I love how indecisive I am about everything. It's really a wonderful time. Maybe that was why you're getting so emotional about the space. Your subconscious recognized the meme. Maybe I subconsciously knew this will be funny as heck. And just like deep within my like Quimby brain of making things, I was like, oh yeah, we're getting into the meme lord territory out here. Then I want half a stack of you, and because then we take, that was entirely too many, I think. Wait, no, that was the right number. I can do basic addition sometimes. And let's go ahead and drop some logs off. Just because I don't want to have those in my inventory at the moment. Just fences and all of my various supplies. Yeah, let's sleep and then head out and finish up the fences. But I feel like I need to just like go put a sign by there being like the 420 room. The 420 room. It's like we've been hovering around the like you know, the 69 haha funny number for so long that I just like forgot for a second that there's another funny number. Man. Those numbers being so comedic, having so much comedy in the numbers, kind of smooth of them. Honestly, respectable. Hi chat. Again, chat, I think I've peaked. I think never more will I have a moment such as this, where I realized that all of my math, everything that I've ever been doing has been leading up to having a room with 420 chests in it. Whee! All right, let's build some hacking railroads. Enough meme lordery. Now we must become construction workers. Oh, this is a fun one. Oh, that's kind of exciting. It's just so. It's like, yes, little itty bitty baby space, and then just raw. Oof. How are you guys doing in chat? Like after the reveal of the accidental meme lord of the decade, like I don't know, how you guys feeling? Because let me tell you, I've got some emotions going on. Good, nice. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Oh, and then chat, and then we're gonna be finishing up the red line today, and we finish up the last Victorian house in the village. Like, so much is getting done. This is fantastic. the one singular. Oh, it's got that one too. And yeah, chat, that's the red line. That's that. The red line is officially complete. Oh, I feel like I should have some sort of like ceremony thing, but I mean we already really kind of finished it. Oh, doing the yellow line is going to be an absolute nightmare. let's just go take a look at let's go take a bit of a look at what we're gonna be dealing with the yellow line. Remember, chat, this is the line that's gonna go over chasms. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be absolutely lovely. So let's just get a bit of a 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like this section will be easy. That'll be fairly simple. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, nothing bad. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can count. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll put it there just for completion's sake. I need to decide if I want to do that one. Okay, but let's look at the real problem. Let's look at the real problem child of this area. Okay, so this will be all right. It'll be fine. We got some space to deal with, but it'll be. No, I didn't mean it. No, I'm so sorry. Oh, and there goes a bot. There goes a follow bot. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna consume some liquid. Rip to the bunny, I guess. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, that was terrible, chat. That was so bad. That was so tragic. I don't quite know what to say. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what happened to your brethren. Let's see. This is a little space. I guess if I wanted to, I could like do that and then put fences along here. I'm gonna fence myself in. Oh my gosh, I fenced myself in. This is fine. Actually, wait, I don't need to do that because that's covered. There's a lot of stuff happening today, chat. There's certainly been some moments today. Certainly been some times, for sure. I fenced myself in. Oh gosh, that's fine. It does mean that I'll need to do that. Wait, hold on. I need my slabs. Yeah, that works. That works well. Oh, chat, things are really just happening today. Man, chat, should I just decide to duel someone to the death for no reason? Should we just should I duel rabbit to the death for no reason? Should we combine like a lot of what's been happening in chat today and just do things? Chat, let's commit some crime. Let's commit some murder. Let's do something. I don't know. Oh gosh, it really is such a day though. For sure has been one of the days. 4, 5, and 6. Here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, I guess there's a new section that I need to take care of. Oh, the dangers of building in the desert, chat. I know, it's just so funny to me that this kind of stuff keeps happening. It's like, Oh, look at all the misfortune of the day. Isn't it funny? Isn't it great? Isn't it a grand old time? Oh, there we go. My first nether portal on the server I've been on for the past streams. Hey! Congrats. Congrats on building your first nether portal on that server. I have not yet gone into the nether on the constituents SMP. Which you could call it you could call it something for sure. But just hasn't happened yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But yeah, congrats on being a nether portal builder. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, and then we're done. Okay. Yeah, chat, we're gonna finish up some stuff here, and then we're gonna head back to New Stonk City for probably some more work on my house. You know, I haven't really done any work on the roof today, and I kind of want to get that done. So yeah, honestly, just looks better that way. Honestly, why? Why? Why, sweet bunny boys? Why? Why do you persist with this madness? Why do you persist with this craziness, with this commitment to death? Sorry, I was just triggering that to see if, like, I need to extend this area a bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, chat. I'm still rather terrified of the nether. Like, I've spent so much time in it at this point, and I've gone mining in it so much. But I still just feel like I'm about to perish every single second that I'm there. Okay. And I don't think that that's an unusual feeling. Here, you know, let's trigger it. Yep. Just gonna build that all the way down. Oh, lovely. Ah! This is fine. I need to leave this place, chat. I need to get out of here. I need to exit this location. I'm going crazy. You should never get comfy in the nether. Yeah, that seems to be just kind of the easiest way to perish. The easiest way to come to an time of death. Is it just hell but for kids? Yeah. Hell but for children. That's what I always like to say about the nether. Not anything else. Not talking about anything else, specifically hell for children. Nah. It's just very fiery and very warm and very much I fear. You know. Yeah. Oh, look at that sunset. Chat, I know that we hate the sun around here. I know that the sun is like public enemy numero uno. That's a good sun. That's a good sunset. I'll give that, I will give that one to the sun. It did a good job there. It did a great job. Let's head back to New Song City and do a little bit of work on my roof. Oh, I need to check the flower farm and see what's been up with that. And the netherwort farm, because I need lots of netherwort for bricks for this roof. Man, there's certainly a lot to do. But chat, at the very least, I want to point something out. At the very least, I completed 2 projects today. The last Victorian house and this, and you know, the red line. I think that is okay. Progress was made today, and that's certainly something. It's just like, oh, chat, let's also go look at the Victorian houses. That's pretty good. You know, like New Stonk City is really starting to look very much kind of complete. Like, just city vibes all around. Like, look at that. Look at that just row of houses sitting out there. Man. Oof. Oh, I'm trying to decide. No, I won't say anything. But yeah, just houses. houses, and my house is going well, and just lots of things. Lots of things are just coming out real well for me. I'm sure nothing will disrupt that, and it'll just be good times forever. Oh, rip to the rabbits. Rip to the rabbits, chat. They deserve so much better. Let's see, I do not currently have a spot for rabbit hide in here. Or rabbit meat. You know, let's move some things. Let's move iron. I don't know why I keep insisting on having my iron in here. And I've got even more right there. Oh, lovely. But let's go ahead and move the iron up to here. Okay, and then now we've got space for this in here. Okay, what we're gonna do, chat, laundry list. Laundry list right here. We are going to check on the nether wart. We are going to check on the flower farm. And then we are going to go do some work on my house. And that's gonna be it. That's gonna be our plan. Okay, so it's growing. I don't know how much I want to harvest this right now. I think it could take a bit more time to grow. Let's also just take a quick look down here. We're starting to get the lanterns down here. Things are really coming up. Honestly kind of nice for me right now, not gonna lie. Like I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty alright. Head over to here. Oh, and the jungle trees are sprouting. We've got the tents built. I just want just maybe notice how much I'm bringing up, how well things are going. Yeah, you know, just maybe a little bit of a tiny hint. I should be much more I should be much more opaque with my intentions. Don't worry about it. And oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. No. Right here. There we go. Nice. Flower farm's going along great. Just gonna clear out the things that aren't flowers. You know, give it some space to put more flowers right there. Gotta make sure the flower farm has room for flowers. Oh, and then the house is just sitting there all in a row. Feels good, chat. Feels very good. Just look at them all. They're just doing their little house thing. Let's get some emeralds running. You're still a novice, which doesn't make sense to me. Where did the not novice toolsmith go? Oh, sorry, I just remembered. I was planning on changing the soundtrack while we were working on the fences. Usually I save Animal Crossing music for working on my house, and I listen to different stuff while working on the railroads. Gosh. Got my first bed. It was impossible even with diamond tools. I didn't have one, but I got one from bartering. Possible because I live in a snow biome. Yeah, congrats on getting a spawn point. Like, yay! Good for you, Gold Barrel Owl. Alright, let's go ahead and pay some taxes. And then probably pick up some supplies and work on the house. Hello. Is Sir Pigginton in the house? That guy really wants to get in. Hello, Sir Pigginton. Actually, hold on, give me just a sec. Give me just a sec. Sir Pigginton. I can't help but notice that you were expecting me. I've come to bring you some emeralds. No, I haven't really worked on my house a lot to date. Should I have? You've never seemed to be invested in it before. Okay, yeah, I'll go do that right after this. Here's your potato. Chat. I don't trust that. I don't trust that one bit. Sir Pigginton has never taken interest in my house before. He's never asked me anything about it. What did he ask you to do? He just asked if I've done any work on the top floor of my house today. I'm not sure. Okay, something's up. Let's grab some supplies and I don't know if I need slabs. I haven't really thought about my design. But let's just grab it all. It seems like something's up. Need small talk. That is super sus. Yeah, usually he's so cut and dry about everything. It's probably fine. I mean, like, there's the cake. Here, let me get you guys a slice. And that hasn't been there before. Okay. Quick music switch. We gotta get the right music for this. 1 second, sorry. Okay. A book and quill. That can't be anything good. Dear Mayor Alert, it has come to my attention that this house of yours has exceeded the height limit set by Ordinance 3 of the 1537 set of laws. Please rectify the situation or I'll be forced to bring this to the people. Wait. We are above 90. But 1537... Wait, there's more. I know you think you've hidden it well, but I've seen what you're up to. I am not impressed. Fall back into line, or I will see you removed from your office and the title given to someone more willing to work with me. Best, Sir Pigginton IV. 1537. Hold on. We gotta check this out. We gotta see what's up. One sec. I do want to mess the music just a little bit. It's just the tiniest bit quiet. Okay, we need to check this out. There's one place in this town that there would be rules kept from other places, like from previous years. I know that we've started moving things into City Hall now that it's more complete. It is getting a bit dark. It is getting a bit dark. We might wait on morning for this. I don't want to be in City Hall at nighttime. That's when the spooky boys come out. But chat. Okay, admittedly, we're glossing over the fact that Sir Pigginton did look in the emerald chest, and he did see the things that I've been planting in there. I've just gotten the town working together. I can't lose the mayorship now. But okay, We need to look at the law. We need to see what the law exactly says, so that we can know if, like, this is something we can fight or not. Or does he know about your lab? Oh, I certainly hope not. Oh, but he didn't say in the lab if he knows about that or not. Chat. I cannot lose this. We've just been getting everything in order. What with all the railroads, my house and the houses out there and the roads. I put so much effort into the city. Let's see exactly what it says. Because if we can fight this, if we can find some way to prevent Sir Pigginton from being able to pull in the tightrope, because I can't lose the 3rd floor of my house. That's my personal floor. I can't pull apart, but also with him knowing about all the things. Sorry, there's just a lot going on right now, and house and Sir Pigginton and everything. Let's take a breath. Let's take a deep breath, chat. And let's check this out. The Book of Laws from the year 1537. Ordinance 1. Wait, which ordinance was it? Hold on, which one was it? Ordinance 3 of the 1537. Okay. Ordinance 1, 2... Ordinance 3. No man's house shall extend further than 90 lengths of altitude, so that the town guard may see threats from all directions. Admittedly abysmal spelling, but it was 1537, so I'm not gonna blame them for that. How is this still in effect? We don't even have a town guard anymore. We just have a we just have like a police force these days. It's not. Oh, chat. Old laws that have no purpose being still in action. It's such a small technicality. 90. What else? Like, surely there's got to be something here I can use to like fight, like some law that I can like use to get this whole thing put away. No man shall harbor escaped ducks in his house under punishment of death. All shipments of wool from other cities shall be inspected for quality before sale. All farm animals must be kept in enclosures. Any man capable of slaying the fearsome creatures plaguing our town, namely the dreaded dragon, shall be named full commander and leader of the town in recognition of his services. What dragon is it talking about here? Because, chat, if I could, like, it says right here, name full commander and leader of the town. If I could fulfill this ordinance, if I could be the one to do this, then that means that Sir Pigginton wouldn't have any hold on me anymore. I could just do whatever I want in the town, and it wouldn't matter anymore. Signed Big Man Sleeve, the weaponsmith Sir Fairfield the First, Mr. Pigginton, and Greg. Greg, such a real one. As Chat Pendulor, you guys are like citizens of the town generally. Okay, wait, but chat. If I can find this dragon thing, if I can find it and be able to take it down. All of this, everything that we've been building, everything that's been going on for the past 3 months, everything that I've worked here for, would be mine in truth. Not because some pig says I can do whatever I want, but because I would be fully in charge due to this old set of laws that Sir Pigginton is trying to use to get me to fall back in line. Chat? I think we're gonna try and go for it. I think we're gonna try and decipher this. Not this one. I think we're gonna try and decipher this whole thing. Figure out what's going on here. And we're gonna take control of this town. We're gonna take control of this place once and for all. No one will be able to fight it because of this stupid law that I have in my hand right here. Oh, get ready, guys. Because tomorrow, we're going dragon hunting. Thanks, Sir Pigginton. Never would have found this without you. Alright, and that's where we're gonna go ahead and leave things for today. That's where we're gonna go ahead and leave the storyline for this moment. And that's where we're gonna sell skin on eBay. Oh yeah, chat. We're gonna absolutely wreck this. So yeah, on a less plot involved note, I'm planning on fighting the dragon tomorrow. So if you guys want to be there for that, feel free to tune in. I probably won't actually get to fully fighting the dragon for a little bit, so if you're late, it's that'll probably be fine. Yeah. Here, let me yoink off my armor so that we can say a quick farewell, because we are gonna be done after this. Yeah, thanks guys for coming for today. Thanks for hanging out and chat and helping me do projects and stuff. Hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a pretty exciting big day for us. Yeah, just a reminder, I stream Monday through Saturday starting at 1 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to join Discord, there's a link in my bio for that. Culprit, I'll take care of listing you for the CSMP just probably directly after this. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it is for you. Yeah, bye. Bye guys. It was lovely having you. Gonna go ahead and end now, so yep. Bye guys. Bye. See you later. Okay, bye.